Hey guys, and welcome back to Rose Tinted. So first of all, I'd like to start off by saying a huge Happy New Year to everybody that is watching, and I hope you had a wonderful Christmas as well. I had a fantastic Christmas, making the most of what I could, and so today's video is going to be showing you everything that I was treated to this Christmas. This is one of my favourite videos to watch on YouTube around this time of year, and I know I'm not alone on that one, so I'm going to show you all of the goodies. Just a quick disclaimer that this video is not being put out there to brag or anything like that. It's just an entertainment video for nosy people like me. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, so I'm going to show you everything by person. So we'll start with Spuggy, who is my fiance, and he got me 3 main presents this year and then like a bunch of other things as well. So the first one was a brand new ring light, and I'm currently using that just now, but I'll insert a clip for you guys. It is a 14-inch ring light, and hopefully this allows me to film at night, which is a bonus with 2 small children in the house, and I'm hoping this means I'm going to be a bit more consistent on YouTube this year. The second is this, which is a rose gold Michael Kors watch. I am so grateful to be gifted this for Christmas. He got me one when we first got together, and he said that he felt it was time to treat me to a new one, and I'm so grateful that he did. And the third thing is an Echo Dot. So we do actually already have an Alexa, but my toddler seems to have commandeered it and taken it into his room, and without discussion we've kind of just decided that it's his. So I'm really chuffed to have my own one. It's in white, so it matches the aesthetic of my bedroom. Super happy with this one. So the next thing I got from Spuggy was this beautiful brown leather like watch box. And he actually gifted me this before he gave me the watch, and I loved it then, but realised I only had one watch, and now I have 2. And a couple of nice bracelets over the festive period put in here as well. Love gifts that help me stay organised. And then unusually for Spuggy, he actually bought me like a fashion item, and so it's not something he usually buys, but it is this beautiful checkered scarf, and it's like navy and like oatmeal and grey. It's beautiful. It's really, really nice, and most of my scarves are like black and white, so it's actually quite nice to have something that's like neutral with a pop of colour. It's super soft as well, so can't go wrong with a scarf in the winter. Spuggy then picked me up some body wash from Enspa. So Enspa is a brand that I love getting body care from. Actually Haas went out to get these, so thank you Haas in advance. One is for sensitive and dry skin, and one is for normal to dry skin. I have actually been struggling with breakouts on the back of my neck and down my back at the minute, so I'm hoping the sensitive one is good for clearing that up. But they both smell super fresh, and everybody needs body wash. Next up was a Ted Baker body spray, and this is the Travel Mini, and this is in Peony Spritz, which is my favourite scent from Ted Baker, and I love having one of these to throw in the changing bag, my handbag, my pocket, the car, pretty much anywhere. So super grateful for that as well. If you don't know, I spent 8 months pregnant last year, and Spuggy obviously felt like I needed to make up for the drinking I couldn't do last year, this year. So he picked me up some canned cocktails. So I got 2 of the Gordon's Pink Martinis, which winning. I got 2 of the Malibu and Cola, and I've never tried these, but if it's alcohol I'm willing to give it a try. And I also got 2 of the Malibu pineapples, which are incredible. I've had those ones before. And then just in case the canned cocktails wasn't enough, he picked me up a bottle of Rhubarb and Ginger Gin, which is my favourite. This with some lemonade and some ice, amaze balls, and I've also heard that it's really, really nice with elderflower as well. And last but not least from Spuggy was this. So this is an automatic brush cleaner, and he did actually buy me one last year for Christmas, and I somehow managed to break it when we first moved in here. So he bought me a new one, and I'm super excited because I think I've washed my makeup brushes about once since the last one broke. That will probably help with breakouts as well, to have some actual clean brushes, so super excited for that. Okay, so next up is my sister, and she smashed it this year. So the first thing that I unwrapped was this, and I think by most standards this is the world's biggest candle in pomegranate scent. So if you watched my October favourites from last year, you'll know that my favourite one of these is from, I think it's called Chloe or something like that, from Home Bargains. This smells exactly the same, but it's bigger, and it has 4 wicks instead of 3, which I'm a little bit embarrassed to say it excites me greatly. However, I'm dying to put this in the bathroom, and now that I've shown it to you guys in pristine condition, I can go ahead and light that in the bathroom. So super grateful for that. Thanks, Cass. Don't know how you managed to actually get this from anywhere to anywhere, but you did good. And then Christmas wouldn't be the same without some smellies, and my sister smashed it on that front as well. And she treated me to a whole host of Ted Baker in Peony Spritz. So she got me the body wash, the normal size body spray, and then the body lotion. And can I just say, if I can lather myself in this and smell like Peony Spritz all the time, then I happily will. So, I mean, I'm gonna smell good. I don't want to hear anything else. I then got I think it was either 3 or 4 pairs of the world's most festive Christmas socks from Cassia, because she knows that I constantly have cold feet and I'm constantly wearing fluffy socks in boots and around the house. So she made sure that my stash was well stocked up, and these are the most garish festive socks you've ever seen in your life, and I love them. They're a bit of me. And then last but not least from my sister, is a bit of a joke, but it's the best joke in the world. So we got a Tassimo coffee machine from my mum and my stepdad as an engagement present, and my favourite thing to put in the coffee machine is the dairy milk hot chocolate pods. And my sister asked if there was anything I wanted for Christmas, and I said some hot chocolate pods would be great, and this happened. So she essentially went on to the Tassimo website and ordered me 5 packets of hot chocolate pods, so I can honestly say I'm not going to be running out of hot chocolate anytime soon, which is fab because it meant I could drink hot chocolate over the festive period with the stash I already had, without fearing that I was ever going to run out. So thanks, Cass. If you could start ordering them for my birthday, that'd be great. So next up is my mum and my stepdad Michael, and they got me some super cute things this year for Christmas. So I'll start off with this. So they got me an A5 2021 diary. Obviously I'm hoping to actually have things to put in this year, and I hadn't actually thought about buying one after not using last year's one, but these are super handy for me to just pop in the changing bag and keep by the bedside and things like that, so that I know what is happening at all points in the year. Whether I actually remember to attend any of these things is a different matter, but organising them and laying them out is a must for me. And then they also got me the world's cutest slipper socks, and these have little brown bears on the toes, and they're one of these pairs that have like a variety of sizes, so it's like size 3 to 5 or size 4 to 6, and usually I find that they only fit the larger sized feet, but these fit perfectly for my teeny tiny little size 3s, so I'm super happy with those. And then one of my favourites from Mum and Michael this year was a pair of pajamas, and I only have the bottoms because the top is actually in the wash just now, but it's these gorgeous black pajama bottoms made of jersey, and then they've got pockets because everything is better with pockets, and they are absolutely covered in Paris. We have Eiffel Towers, love hearts, French words. I'm loving them, and if you know me, you know that I am literally obsessed with Paris. So next up was one of my favourites from Mum and Michael as well, and that would be this mug here. So this is kind of from Mum and Michael, but also from the boys, and it has a tatty teddy bear on the front, and it says "Love you, Mum," and then on the back it's personalised and it says "We love you, Mummy, Nicholas and Edmund," and that made me smile from ear to ear. Super happy with that, and I love to have like a little personalised mug as well as like matching mugs, so happy with that. And then just in case I was gonna run low on anything this year, they made sure I was extra stocked with hot chocolate. If I'm honest, they probably bought me these because when I go down there for any length of time, I tend to take one of these with me because I will just drink them all. Like, they always end up with none. So super happy with that, thanks guys. And then last but not least from my Mum and Michael is something I've actually been meaning to get myself for a long time, and Spuggy never allowed me to, so they solved the problem by buying them for me. So this is a set of 4 stackable mugs. They're in these beautiful, like, I don't even know what kind of print you would call that because that looks a bit geometric, but the others look a bit floral. Anyhow, they match the colour scheme of everything else in my kitchen, and they're the perfect size for that strong cup of tea or hot chocolate with marshmallows and cream, and it turns out I have an abundance of that, so hot chocolates are on me. So my dad this year thoroughly spoiled me, as did everybody else, but my main present from my dad this year was actually a new laptop, which I'm super grateful for because I actually had his old one and it was well past its use by date. So he kindly got me a new laptop, which is fantastic. And then the next two things were actually things that made me really happy in different ways. So the first is just your basic notepad. However, I go through these like nobody's business. I'm constantly listing things, and if you didn't know, I'm actually going back to university this year, so I'll need somewhere to be taking my notes. And this says, remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. And apparently that's a quote by Stephen Hawking. So before I've even started, I've got Brainiac in my backpack. And then the next one was this, which is an A4 2021 diary. It's fairly standard, but I love having an A4 diary for the household, so okay. I like having an A4 diary for the household just to put things like the kids' appointments, Spuggy's tour dates, annual leave, our wedding will have to go in here, and all of the planning schedules for that. So something that everybody in the house can keep an eye on. Not that they will, but I'd like to think that they check it every so often. The next thing was, of course, some fluffy socks. My dad gets me fluffy socks every year for Christmas, and if he ever stops and I ever don't get any, I'll know I've done something seriously wrong throughout the year. But these are just a 2-pack from Rhubarb Island. They are super soft, and I'm dead happy with those. And then, amazingly, my dad managed to get me another lip balm. This is a vanilla lip balm from the Edinburgh Woolen Mill. It smells incredible, but it's also one of the only lip balms I've ever found that actually, like, fix my lips as opposed to just making them better for like a short period of time. I'm super happy with that, so thanks Dad. If you can get one for next year as well, that'd be great. And then my dad is the master of finding unique jewellery, like bits that you wouldn't find anywhere else. So this I'll probably just insert a close-up of because it's hard to see while it's in the packet, but it's a gold necklace with the tree of life on it, and it has diamonds in the tree, and then on the back it actually has my name, Spuggy's name, Nicholas's name and Edmund's name inscribed on the back. So super personalised touch, definitely a special occasion piece, but it's absolutely stunning. And then my dad is one of these people that like tends to just go through life and you'll mention stuff to him and you just think he's ignoring you. Turns out he actually pays attention because he got me a gift set in my favourite scent from the Body Shop this Christmas, and this is the almond milk and honey, and you get the shower cream, you get the body yogurt, you get the hand cream, a bar of soap, and you also get a little loofah in there as well. I always love the gift boxes. I tend to reuse them for something, and that scent is honestly one of my favourites. And then last but not least from my dad was actually something that I absolutely love, but I never would have thought to buy myself. And it is, if I can just get it, is this cape from Rhubarb Island. So it's this black and white cape with fur lining around the collar and fur lining at the bottom, and it just like fits like a body warmer, and then has the holes for the arms. I absolutely love this, and I can't wait to get all glammed up with a pair of heels and a red lip and just go all out glam and wear this beautiful cape out on the town. I'm absolutely buzzing, so Nicola and Boris, please let us join the civilised world soon. And then I got two beautiful gifts from our friends Erin and Ewan. One of them is a frame that says family, and then inside it says Spuggy, Agelink, Nicholas and Edmund, and it's absolutely stunning. It's by far one of my favourite gifts. I love personalised gifts. That's already up on the wall in our living room, but I'll take a video and insert that for you here. And the other thing that they got me was this candle from the Tiny Tin Candle Company, which I'd never heard of before. But oh my god, it's the cutest thing in the world. So it comes in this small gold jar, and it smells literally like a glass of mulled wine. It's incredible. So it's vegan, it's home crafted, and it's 100% soy, and oh, there's 23-hour burn time, which actually, for a candle this small, is incredible. This is definitely going to be like a treat, like a special candle. Probably like that when I go for a bath, and then pack it away and keep it safe because I'll be gutted once that burns down. And last but not next is the in-laws. So Spuggy's parents actually bought me some really lovely gifts for Christmas this year, and I'm super grateful for everything. So the first thing that they got me is a new hairdryer. So I actually mentioned that I needed a new hairdryer because mine had long bitten the dust and it had no of the attachments left. The wire was practically exposed. It was a bad situation. So they went for the Babyless Platinum Diamond 2300. It's incredible. It's weighted, it's black, it's sparkly, it comes with a diffuser, and I swear down it dries my hair in about 3 minutes. But it's actually quite quiet for a hairdryer, which with a baby in the house is amazeballs. So I'm super happy with this. It's not actually in the box because I've already used it, but I will insert a close-up for you guys for that. And then I mentioned to Spuggy, I think it was, a couple of months back that I needed some new sponges because my toddler currently runs off with the ones I use, and his parents picked these ones up. Now this is a brand I'd never heard of before, but it's Beaky. Basically the best makeup sponges you've ever seen in your life. So they're super soft, and then when you run them under the tap to absorb the water, they increase the size by about 3 times this. They stay really soft, and when I apply makeup it makes it look flawless. It's just, I mean, whatever makeup sponges you're using at the moment, bin them and try and find these because they're amazing. And I still have 4 more to use once the one I'm currently using is done, which is an added bonus. And then Christmas isn't Christmas without some chocolate treats, and I'm not gonna lie, these have already been broken into, hence the empty packets, but we'll ignore that. This just came in the most gorgeous purple tin, which I'll probably reuse for biscuits or something. And there's the caramel, the original, and then there's a hazelnut one in there as well. So all treats that I will tuck into, and now that I've shown them to you guys, I can finish them. And then the next thing I was absolutely blown away by. Purely because it's something that I absolutely didn't think I'd get for Christmas. But basically we're moving into an unfurnished place at the end of February, hopefully, and we are planning to start getting rid of all of the things that we currently have in our kitchen and replace it with new things, and that includes the mugs, because our mugs are hideous, bar obviously the gifted mugs. But I got these. These are the most colourful, quirky, and like cottage vibey mugs I've ever seen in my life, and I'm absolutely buzzing about them. So if you don't know, we've got a coffee station in our kitchen, and the knobs on the dresser are the same colour as each of these mugs, which means I now have matching things for my coffee station. These are ginormous, and they are perfect for that first strong coffee of the day. That if you're a mum, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Next up was something both handy and beautiful, and I'm dead chuffed with them, is this set of 5 battery operated candles. They come with a remote control, which is an added winning. Plus, these are actually great because we've got kids in the house. They're great for putting in the main room, like in the living room, just to kind of make sure that if they knock them over, A, my shit don't get damaged, but B, obviously they don't get hurt. But these are still in the box because I'm planning to put these out in the new house, and I've ordered a beautiful tray to display them on, so keep an eye out in my moving vlogs for where these go. And then last but by no means least was, well, you see, this happened, and I was gobsmacked really. It is a cosmetics case, and I've always wanted one of these, but I've just never ever bought one. So I've actually transferred all of my makeup into here, which is a lifesaver, a space saver. It's got a drawer at the bottom here, and then it has a huge amount of space on the top layer, and then it also comes with a handle, so when I get back into the civilized world and I want to go out and meet my sister and stuff like that, I can take my makeup and it's not so bloody inconvenient. So super excited about that, and it's also a gorgeous design as well, so I couldn't be happier with that. So that is everything that I got for Christmas 2020. I am super grateful for all of the gifts I got given this year. I don't think I could have been any luckier if I tried. I hope you guys all had a wonderful Christmas as well. Give it 6 months and I'll be planning this year's Christmas. But if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to press the subscribe button down below, and also press the little bell notification button so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. Don't forget to leave a comment down below telling me what your favourite present of 2020 was, because I love knowing what other people enjoy receiving as gifts. So until next time guys, bye!